May not want to be. Nikki, are you sitting there for a reason? You're filming me?
Yeah, now that was on film, but that's okay.
I can't pick my nose or anything?
No.
All right. Page 91. When you may not want the deed. Now, please note, it does not say when you may not want the deal. It says when you may not want the deed. And we sometimes make money on a house we don't buy. Yeah? Call that acts. Sign a contracts and term system. Yes? And if you think about it, acts in the pretty house business is the same as wholesaling in the ugly house business. In the ugly house business, we put a property under contract for cash and we sell it to somebody else for more cash and we keep the difference. In the pretty house business, we put a contract on terms for X down and we sell it to somebody else for more down and we keep the difference. And we assign our position. In other words, they take over the deal we created, but they give us more than we're giving. That's acts. Now, what's the problem with acts? What's the problem with wholesaling, rehabbing, and acts? One check and you're done. There's no residual income. Next problem, short-term capital gain. Meaning maximum taxes, which is 37% now. Opposed to long-term capital gains with maximum taxes of 20%. So you pay half the taxes by not selling the property in the first year. Next problem, you gain no wealth. You have no assets growing in value, and you have no debt going down, thus increasing the value of your empire. You get a check and you're done. Then you have to get up and go get another check and another check. And it's no different than having a job. If you don't report for work, you don't get a check. Me, I'm going to hunt down them golden geese and quickly get to the point where I don't have to get up if I don't want to, or I can't. And the income keeps coming in. Maybe I want to take a 3-month-long RV trip around the country. I don't want to worry about what's going on while I'm gone. All I need is somebody collecting the rents. And I have somebody do that for you. They're in the back of your book back. It's called escrowserve.com. Collect the rent, make the payment, drop the rest in your account for you. In other words, I'd rather work toward building an empire that has a built-in cash flow and not have to worry about the next recession. Who thinks we're going to have a new next recession? Of course we are. We always are going to have a next recession. Because nobody knows what it is, right? Of course, they all have their opinions, don't they? Well, what if you set yourself up where you don't care anymore? Because there's no recession in your house. Well, if you've got to get up and go to work every day to create revenue, there's going to be a recession in your house. I want you guys to start thinking residual. Now, is it okay if I get great big checks while I'm building residual? In fact, am I supposed to get big checks while I'm building residual? Yes, I am. That's the beautiful thing about the pretty house business. I can't do that in the ugly house business. I just get the big check, I don't get any residual. And I get a big tax bill. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, gee, I ain't no 37% tax bracket. And if that's true, what does that mean? That just means you ain't making enough money. You need to make more money. Pretty soon you'll be in the 37% bracket. And for your information, that's between $500,000 and $600,000 net income after all deductions as a married couple. Does everybody in here intend to make more than that? That doesn't sound like too exciting. So who would be happy with an extra $500,000? You see hands? You know what that tells me? It tells me you set your failure rate too low. Honestly, if that's your goal, you need to raise your goals. To make $500,000 in this business is nothing. Especially when you see the size of these front-end checks we're talking about. You make more than that on front-end checks, much less the residual in the back end. Guys, many of you are in a high-dollar market, aren't you? Count your blessings. If a 2,000 square foot house where you live costs $1 million, Count your blessings. Because your market is conditioned already that that's what they got to pay. And when they got to pay $1 million for a house, do they get to go to FHA and get in for 3%? No. How much do they need down? 20, and they're actually relaxing some of that now. Some of them get in for 10, but they got to really be really qualified people. Either way, they need a bunch of money down, don't they? Well, if it takes me $200,000 to buy $1 million house into my credit history, how big do you think the market is for people who want to buy $1 million house where their credit isn't good? And you're the only gate they can go through to get there. Hello? What do you think the minimum down payment you want in $1 million house when you're lease optioning it to a tenant buyer? We start at 100 grand. I wouldn't take no less. I'd rather make the payment than take less. Why should I take less than 100 when they need 200 to go to the bank? So tell me, how many $100,000 checks do I need to make $500,000 a year? 5. Okay, so which month do you intend to do that? Your income is what you decide it's going to be. You want it to be low. You get the message, it'll grow. Pretty soon you'll realize, holy crap, you can make 500, I can make $1 million. Then when are you going to figure out when you make $1 million? All you got to do is ramp it up a little bit and I can make more. All right, but honestly, the price range of house you decide you want to work in will determine how big those checks are. And it truly is that simple. Because you ain't getting a $100,000 deposit on a $200,000 house. But you wouldn't accept any less on a $1 million house. So if I get them with nothing down and I get 100 grand, where's the 100 grand got to go? Hit National Bank. I don't know where else to put it. And here's the good news. It's not even taxable yet. Because that option deposit is not taxable until that seller defaults or buys your house. That's the year it's taxable. Yeah.
And if he buys a house...
It's your money. Please understand, it's your money. You don't put it in an escrow account somewhere. Not touch it. It's your money. Go to Colorado and buy pot with it. I don't care what you do with it. It's your money. You do not have to bring that money to closing when they buy, if they ever buy. You have to give them a credit for it. You don't bring the money like realtors do in their escrow account. It's your money. Never to be given back. To be credited if they buy, to be forfeited if they don't. Is this sinking in? Yeah, I can see it begin to sink in, but you still don't get it yet. So now we're going to do questions, huh? Okay. That's absolutely, we'll show them in closing statement that they put up a $100,000 earnest money deposit. So they only need to bring $900 more to closing. That'll also go toward their down payment for the bank purposes. Sometimes you'll get buyers who don't have the whole 20%. They're going to give you 10 and they need time to raise the other 10. But the truth is, you're not going to believe the people that are just going to walk. Because it's hard to understand why somebody give you 50 or 100 grand and then walk. I know it's hard to understand. I get it. Sometimes I ask myself, what the hell's wrong with these people? But then there's human nature. There's all these other things that we don't think about. Like maybe divorce, sickness, job loss, income reduction, or maybe the person you thought was his wife is his girlfriend that his wife don't know about. I've had a few of those. And then he gets caught, this deal's over. There is no refund. They do not get the money back. They sign off on that in front of the attorney in blood, which is why I want an attorney to close it, so we don't have to come back later. Okay, are we getting it now? Yeah, sure. Okay. Page 91.